That's
If
not
he
how it
finds
works.
that quote-unquote
That's
fake
not how it
gun.
works. That's not how it works.
Larry!
Sir, do you have a fake gun in your hand? Sir, answer the question.
Who's leading
Friday
the
night,
scene?
we're gonna need you at the bodega.
I'm right behind us.
The
Right now.
gunman is not being responsive. He's not engaging in any form of...
Okay.
We're sending him a negotiator.
Stand by. What did you say?
Captain!
What? Is the gun real? Give me an answer.
Listen.
Is the gun real, sir?
Me and Brian Knight had this situation under control, okay?
Yeah,
well, it's not
that is
anymore,
right.
obviously. The man has a fucking gun.
Okay.
Hey,
step back. Step back. Step back.
In this situation.
Marty, give us the gun, and you get to just leave.
Better deal than I would have given you.
Shut the fuck up, Carmine! I swear to God, I will suspend you for the rest of the day.
Captain, am I gonna see my wife?
Shut the fuck up, Bobby. Shut up.
Go to the east again.
Give me the gun, and you get to drive off.
Approaching.
We don't even have a car.
Brian, can I call somebody for him, Brian?
Yeah.
Is that okay? I'm gonna call somebody.
Peters, are you on scene?
I am coming down. I was 10-7.
Hey, friend, do you have any other command on scene?
Black and color AMG wants to
All right, I'm taking command of the scene. I'm gonna be taking command of the scene. We're gonna be taking that weapon. We're gonna let them go, and then we're gonna have a nice little talk about how the fuck this got over-escalated over a fucking victim. All right.
Sir, do not run. Negotiate with Brian.
Black SUV in the back lot behind the bodega.
All right.
Yeah. Stand up.
All right.
Okay.
These guys, both Larry, we're gonna have the guy who looks like Marty is gonna get into a vehicle and leave. Larry's gonna stay by, and he's gonna get a statement written down by our officers to protect him. And we'll no longer be escalating a fucking scene. Are we understood?
10-4, Chief.
10-4.
All right. What's the ETA on the vehicle?
It's across the street, Chief.
Oh my God.
All right.
It's a black AMG with the green underglow. He's staying.
Peach, I'm gonna have you take the weapon, all right? And you're gonna document it.
Okay.
Mark rolling behind the bodega.
Be notified the black and color AMG with the green underglow is going to be the vehicle the gunman will be entering.
Hey, firm.
You let me know
All right,
when you
Marty,
want
just
me
to be clear,
tell him to move in.
there will be a warrant put out. All right. You're gonna give us a gun. You're gonna drive. We are not gonna chase you down.
If you're writing a warrant, I'm keeping the
Yeah, I
fucking
think they're
gun.
just gonna make sure that we are.
Okay, just give me the gun, and I'll work it out.
No, write a warrant. I'm keeping the fucking gun.
There will be no warrant.
Larry, come here.
No.
White Island circle back.
Oh God.
Did he just say no?
Carbine! Carbine! Carbine!
I may not actually put the warrant out. There's no. I don't know how the fuck this turned into a
I
goddamn.
got you, Bobby. Don't worry.
Carbine, if I don't make it out, tell Ramona I love her, Carbine, okay?
Bobby, if you don't make it, they don't make it.
Carbine,
It's your will, okay?
tell Ramona I love her, okay? Carbine, if I die,
Sure,
promise
I
you're gonna
got
buy
you,
her a
Bobby. I
house.
got you. You know I got you.
Carbine, are you gonna buy her a house if I die?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, of course I will, Bobby. You know I got you.
Are you gonna take care of Carla too, Carbine?
Yeah, I'll take care of both of them. You know, I'm your brother.
What about Carmela? What about Carmela? You gonna take care of her?
That's a stretch. I don't know about that one.
Tell Ramona that I love her if I die, Carbine. Tell Ramona I love her.
All right.
Still
I
owe me
will, I will.
55K, Bobby.
Hey, Peach, I might die. I'm scared.
All right.
What are we doing?
There's no distraction. I'm making a deal. Just pick me the fuck up.
Okay.
Pick me the fuck up.
Capital.
Marty, what do you want to do here?
I'm gonna give you the fucking gun.
Okay. All right. You're gonna hand it to Peach, all right?
Okay, I'm giving the gun, and you guys are gonna pick me up. They're gonna let me go. It is what it is. All right.
Okay, I'll take the gun.
I'm getting the
I'll take
black
the gun.
car here. Kick the
Okay.
gun.
He's gonna be getting into the black car. Gun is in Peach's hand. Peach, can you confirm?
Are we supposed to chase the car? No.
Do not chase the car. I need everyone at the
Yes.
bodega now.
Our vehicle's leaving
Then it-
eastbound El Rancho.
Shut the fuck up, Carmine. Get to the bodega.
Wow, it's so big. Wow.
Are you gonna fucking argue with me right now, Bobby? I am fucking pissed.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
Bobby.
Captain?
How the fuck did you dumb fucks escalate a situation with a victim and start chasing somebody uninvolved? This man is being chased down and being threatened with murder, and he gets left alone chasing his friend? Explain to me how that happened. Whose scene was this?
I believe Opal was leading it at the start.
All right, where's Opal? It wasn't Opal. What do you mean? Carmine pulled him over.
No, that wasn't
we
my.
were pushing into the shots fired. Opal was like first on scene, and then
Yeah.
there was foot pursuits that happened afterwards, and then that started getting called.
I was just helping out, boss. I was just
You're helping out.
Yeah, this ain't on me. I was just doing my.
This isn't about who's on who. I'm trying to understand how Larry's statement has not been taken.
Well, I heard
Who
that
is
there
the
were
victim?
several guns
Who
on
is the
scene.
victim?
I guess Larry, I suppose.
Okay. And who's the suspect?
Unknown.
Anyone know who the suspect is?
No, sir. I'm sorry.
Apparently a helicopter with turrets on it.
Okay.
So
Why are
out
we
of our pay
chasing-
grade, I think.
Okay. All right, so we're just gonna let him die?
What do you want me to do against the
Captain,
gunship?
I can explain what happened with the other individual.
Which other individual?
The one that held me hostage. Want me to explain it, Captain?
Oh shit.
All right, is everyone here? Where's Opal?
She just went 42, actually.
Peter's
Okay.
upscared. Peter's upscared.
All right. So,
A classic Opal trying to avoid
Okay.
punishment. Classic
all right.
Opal.
There is
play.
no goddamn punishment. Somebody take Larry's statement
I was
and
just following
figure out who
orders.
our suspect is. By who? Whose orders?
Shut the fuck up. You're coming down here twice this week to clean up the chicken grease whenever this place is up and running.
Which is never. So yeah, good. Yeah, we got it.
Oh well, I was planning on reopening this week, so
Okay.
I needed runners. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Carmine.
Okay.
Thank you, Bobby.
All right, listen. No. Before we break off, I want to make one thing very clear, all right? If we have a victim, we do not just leave the victim behind. We take the statement and we go after the individual that the victim is claiming is involved. All right? I was listening to the radio channel. We started chasing random vehicles because they're GSR, because they're driving away. What does that do for the victim here? How does that help the victim?
Nothing.
It doesn't.
Nothing.
They're
Nothing.
saying they're fine.
Now, if we're going to rerun the scenario, how are we going to handle it? Raise your hand.
Captain! Captain! Oh!
Right here?
We talked to Larry, find out what happened, identify a primary suspect, investigate that suspect.
Captain!
Wrong. Wrong.
I am willing to snitch,
Bobby.
and tell the whole truth.
Bobby, if you give me a bullshit answer, I'm going to send you off duty.
Be first. Be
yeah.
first before you get sent off.
Captain?
Go ahead.
Are you ready for... Okay, Captain, we would, make contact with the victim captain, get his statement, make sure the area is secure, then look around for evidence after his statement is taken, and once we know that he's
Can I ask you a question? Why does nobody know who Larry called out?
I
How
can
do we
tell
have-
you why.
Go ahead.
Not to like shift blame on nobody,
No,
because
just
never
talk
blame
generically.
the victim. Larry's bitch ass was being fucking elusive about who's coming after him. I don't even know who's
I
coming after him.
literally
The bitch
spoke
won't
to
tell
Larry
me.
here while everyone's gone. Larry, did you speak to anybody?
sit above.
I spoke to the officer over there. It was very brief because there was a lot of shit going on, which I can understand.
Okay. Now, do you understand
Why
what the
did you-
problem is
why
while we're
did you
chasing
fucko?
two random individuals and it's been called over radio that that's Larry's friend?
Yeah, Abraham.
I mean, how many
Larry's
people are
friends
GSR positive? How many people have guns? If we keep chasing random shit, right, that doesn't do anything for us. All right, y'all understanding the point I'm trying to make here?
Yeah.
All right.
I gotta say, for Bodega, this place sure does have roaches that like to scatter when cops show up.
Okay.
You know, who told them to run? Why'd they run? Well, they know how we are. We see
no,
something
that's
run,
not
we
how we're
chase.
gonna be.
Meditindle, one
You know, we
Meditindle,
can't just
one
be chasing
Meditindle,
anything
one
that moves
Meditindle,
first.
We're like sharks.
How does
We're
that
like
help with
sharks.
Larry's being left here alone? If someone's out killing him and he's by himself here, what's gonna happen to Larry?
He's gonna get
die.
killed.
You're gonna die.
Who is it that's even trying to kill you? Who is it?
I would love to
What-
talk to you, but
Chicken
seeing
Man.
how you're very high maintenance right now, I'd rather talk to an
Let's-
officer with a
Oh,
clean
Is
heart.
Aaron
okay.
Carter around?
Okay.
No, Aaron's in interrogation.
She's in interrogation.
Politics. Politics. You don't want to.
Okay. Where did D go?
Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Oh, you're
Is
so
D-
cute.
was he a part of the
yo,
scene?
you such and such. You're so cute.
Yeah, he was.
You're adorable, aren't you? Look at you. I'm so
Hey, what are you
cute.
waiting
My
for?
dispatch isn't working.
What you
Bobby, are you
doing?
certain issues? Because I'll send you off duty.
Little baby puppy.
Oh, baby, look at him.
D, were you attached to the scene?
Yes, sir.
Do you know why we started chasing the other vehicles instead of figuring out who's trying to kill Larry?
So what happened over here, from what I understand, there's two people hiding behind a wall.
Okay.
So they're asked to be questioned. I think someone managed to GSR test someone who came back positive, and they pursued that individual.
Okay.
And then the other individual, me and Opal were talking to him, and he was running off. So we followed him, and then he was climbing on buildings and acting really, really weird. So he was trying to speak with him. He ran off, and then that's the individual who ended up coming back here and pulling a gun.
I got you.
on
Do
Bobby.
we know why we haven't figured out who is trying to kill Larry or chasing random things?
I do not. I assume the officer that was
Okay.
speaking to him would be speaking to him while I was
Look,
trying to contain the rest of the.
The moral of the story here, right? It doesn't matter who did what, but the key here is Larry, who we attached to this call because Larry is under the threat of getting killed. That call was made first on San Andreas, then again on Innocence, and back over here. And this man is left by himself as we're chasing things that he is claiming are his friends or are uninvolved in the situation. Now, if he ends up dying, then what the fuck is the point of us?
I wasn't aware of that, so I responded to shots fired.
And it's
that
fine.
Opal
I think
called
individually we don't, but I want us to like reassess what just happened and try to see if we can do better next time. All right? Is a general painting that I'm making here understood?
Yes, sir.
Now, Bobby, how the hell did you end up getting held up?
Yes, sir. I was chasing the individual, and he went inside that store, and I went inside the store, and then he held me up with a gun.
Okay. Let's do the following. Peach,
sir.
you have the gun. Run the gun. Who can take Larry's statement?
I can.
All right. After this statement is made, I want a 311 stating who's trying to kill Larry. All right.
Okay.
2 officers remain behind with him.
I'm willing to snitch. I'm willing.
All right.
Don't give
Who's
a
gonna
fuck.
stay with him?
Oh, now he's.
I'll
pulling.
stay with your cast, bro.
Now he's pulling.
All right. No warrant for Marty, by the way.
Can I talk to you? What the fuck happened?
You're so cute.
Yeah. Let me talk to you over here. Oh my fucking god!
What the fuck is going on?
Larry's getting like chased down by somebody, trying to kill him, and we just started chasing everything that moves. Now, was Marty GSR positive? Possibly. Was Tony GSR positive? Possibly. And we just started chasing whatever the fuck was moving, and leave Larry behind while he's clearly someone's trying to kill his ass. So it was just,
Where did the original call stem from?
Insurance don't pay for that blown up.
Larry.
So Larry called in a crime
Someone's been
and
trying to
then-
kill him. Yeah.
Huh?
Yes. So Tony allegedly may have been GSR positive, drove off. Marty was possibly GSR positive.
Need people here?
We just need the 3 to take the statements.
I have no idea what you said, but all right.
Yeah. So I'm like stood here being like, why are we chasing Tony right now? Why are we chasing this other guy? And how the fuck is Bobby held up? Like, we need to know who the fuck is going after Larry instead of fucking chasing someone that doesn't want to talk to us that is not a suspect.
Yeah, see what you're saying.
Like, I don't know. I was fucking losing my mind. That's why I got pretty pissed.
Was it like just dumbass Bobby and Carmine
I
shit?
think there was like a mix of dumbass Bobby and Carmine, but also just chasing whatever's moving.
Yeah.
Because I think as soon as they saw GSR positive, it's like, oh, we need to go after them. But it's like the amount of people who are going to fucking shoot their gun or have a weapon, there's a lot of them. But right now there's a fucking victim and no one has his victim statement. Like, I don't know. So that's why I pulled everyone down to try to assess it. But the worst thing about it is nobody can fucking explain who's the scene lead. So anyways.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. And I was doing. You
have a cigarette?
No. Do you have any?
No.
Okay.
You know the crazy thing is, Larry is saying everything about who's involved. He told me the full story. So how we don't have that and how it's not been 311 in, disappointing. So, but
God, I need to talk to you about something, but I can't.
Go ahead, tell me.
No, I can't.
By the way, so I let Marty go because
yeah.
I recognized that it escalated into Marty getting held up or Marty being chased down just over bozo shit. I don't give a fuck. He gave me the gun. He's off. It never should have escalated that far with a victim. You know what I mean? Like, how the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Sorry, I'm just kind of venting a little bit.
No, it's okay.
I would not have pulled scene if it wasn't such a shit show. Like, and if there is like a fucking Apache helicopter or whatever the fuck, then that's even more reason for us to be locked in.
There was an Apache helicopter too?
He's saying he's getting chased by someone with a fucking helicopter, and what I hear is, well, we're not set up to handle that. Bitch, that's not your decision.
You're literally, this is exactly why I'm not hiring fucking Tinker. Because of these fucking situations right now where you and fucking Bobby can't lock it the fuck in. Lock it the fuck in. That's what you need to do, Carmine. Okay, that worked. Okay. All right, well, I'm gonna get back out there. I'm gonna go on, Jimmy.
Yeah.
You good?
No,
okay.
I'm good. I'm good. I just didn't like to have to do what I just did, but
sometimes you got
I still want to know, like, whose scene was this? And honestly, it was a bit of a mix. It was being hot potato, but I mean, if someone's screaming that they're getting, I don't know. Anyways, I'll see what the report ends up saying.
Where the Vagos parked their cars at, that's where I was, around that area. My car went out and I'm scared shitless. I'm trying to repair the car and shit. Luckily, I got it repaired enough so I can drive my ass go to the bodega.
What route did you take when you were driving from Jamestown to here?
I hated to have to like lock that down, but like it shouldn't take fucking 2 to 2 to put in that we should not be chasing down fucking Tony and goddamn Marty over a victim that is Larry, that is their friend, who's saying that they're not involved. And if it's a fucking Apache helicopter.
Right along this street, for the straight shot. From Jamestown, from the train station, from Davis, from past the hospital.
Maybe that's when command steps in and has to make a call.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
I got is this politics? Martha, is Martha politics?
I'm unsure. Let me watch over the scene and then I'll give you a call.
Yeah, give me a call.
I don't know how many people it takes to goddamn shoot a gun or a chopper like that. I have no idea.
They shouted from the helicopter. Larry,
Shot
look
it
out.
from the helicopter. From the helicopter. Matter of fact, I got the phone number.
Oh, they called you?
Yeah, they called me. They called me a bunch of times. Yes. He called me. You know what he said? He said, "Are you scared now?" It sounded like Marlo. I got scared. I was like, "Is this Marlo?" You want to give your number? I'll give you the number.
Yeah.
420-019-8507.
I wonder why everyone gets so defensive too. I wonder if like officers are getting pulled aside one after another.
Yeah, that's it. Could be a burner. Could be a burner.
So you got a phone call, and then they said, "Larry, look out." That's when you saw the helicopter above you.
No, okay. I got the phone call after, like when they said, "Larry, look out," and then I got the phone call,
okay.
and then I couldn't hear what they were saying because everybody was screaming, so I hung up.
Yeah, like I couldn't in good faith watch this go down. I had to step in. I don't like to, but I had to. You know what I mean? It's like I can't be on my cop character watching a victim, literally left alone, crying for help,
that's what
willing to talk to
time.
us, and we're just chasing whatever. Like, that's no.
So you received a call from somebody that sounded like Marlo Stanfield and said something along the lines of what now?
Are you back to academy training? Oh my god, dude.
That sounds just like that, but a very.
I think the problem is that PD hasn't been trained on the principles of law enforcement.
It sounded like Marlo.
It's a training issue.
Like Marlo.
Any reason why Marlo would be fucking with you like that?
Nah, me and Marlo cool. Marlo wouldn't do that to me, but I'm telling you, it sounded like Marlo. You want to start?
I mean, it doesn't help like
it sounded like
we're chasing whatever moves. Like that's where I was in astonishment. I'm like, why we're just chase this thing? Do you know why you're chasing it? What is it stemming from?
No,
right?
First time today.
I think it's the over reliance on reacting to pings that has
all right, anything else you can think
sort
of?
And it's not an individual find out who is to be blamed and who isn't to be blamed.
Or FaZe Clan.
It's like we gotta.
I think it's the FaZe Clan.
These things need to be like
they go by.
Victims. There's gravity to it, man.
Somebody said it's FaZe Clan. It's FaZe Clan. I'm like, what?
Someone is in one.
Somebody ran GSR. Who cares?
Could have been fucking with me. I don't know. It has been a very crazy day. I'm not gonna lie, it's been crazy.
Okay, I got all that. If you think of anything else, let us know. Okay.
Oh, you definitely, you bet your ass I will. You bet your ass I will.
All right.
Maybe talk to Hydra and get some anti-aircraft missiles around here.
I'm not gonna lie. I was just thinking that.
Okay.
I need protection. I should have. God damn it! I should have worked on that class 2 legislation. Oh, I'm such a dumbass. All right, no, I appreciate you guys so much. I really do. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. More than you know.
All right.
All right. Well, hopefully you stay safe.
Yeah, I gotta walk.
You want us to call tow for these vehicles here, or what do you want? Okay.
I'll call it. Y'all already doing a lot.
Boys, I want to chat with you once you're all done with his statements and whatnot.
I appreciate
I'll call it. Thank you.
Tropical, thank you for 27 months. All right.
Over-reliance on pings, but people do be having blinders on.
Thank you.
Can't see the forest from the trees. That's why I love Brian's FTO sessions on patrol.
So, what was the exercise here, in your own words?
Scene control and priority.
Yes. I want us to always keep in mind that we're going to have calls, right? Whether it's the security truck, whether it's Maze Bank, we have a certain set of SOPs around it. We know pretty much who we're going after, what the vehicle is, and it's a basic formula that we're going to be very heavily trained in following. But when it comes to calls like this, where we have an actual victim that's not a local, the priority is that individual and not anything else. Now, people are always going to run away from us. People will be GSR positive of guns. People don't like talking to us. And I think sometimes part of that reason can be cases like this. Now, I did notice a reaction where when I started asking questions, there was a lot of defensiveness on an individual basis. That should never be the case. It doesn't matter who did what, who could have done something better. That shit don't matter. We're one big team, right? And our goal is always the preservation of life, especially those that are non-locals. Now, the way that I would have wanted to see this scene happen, and I think where things got out of control, is when we lost sight of Larry being the originator of the call, right? And
yeah, I think there was a lot of miscommunication.
Absolutely. And if you ever find yourself in a situation where we have a victim or set of victims, they are the ones who are dictating who the suspect is. And if they cannot confirm we're chasing someone down, we need to ask them, was it this vehicle? Is it these people? And if they say no, we fuck off that. We can chase whoever that other person is another time. Whoever that person is would just start positive another time. But
yeah, it's important.
Yeah.
It was communicated. I did call out that he said it was a helicopter leaving.
Yeah.
I said it at least twice, and then that those were his friends that we were chasing on foot, but I think it got overshadowed by the other comms of like where they were running to, et cetera, et cetera.
I think part of that is I think we've garnered I think a bit of an over-reliance on pings, right? To kind of shoot straight. And we kind of have to turn that off when it comes to these kind of situations. Now, if there's any questions, things that you disagree with or whatever, feel free to contact me directly and we can break it down. All right?
My only one comment,
yes,
Knight, would be I'm always open to feedback, right? Because I know I can always get better as an officer. My only one comment is half the people that were here on the call aren't here right now, and there's only half the people taking that feedback on board.
Yes. I'm going to... the way that I like to do things is that anytime I see something, I rather resolve it. I don't like taking over scenes like I did today. But I felt compelled watching Larry by himself here, the guy who generated the call, and I'll try to get that feedback right then and there instead of, and if people don't show up, they don't show up, right? If they fuck off, they fuck off. But I rather resolve it in the moment so it sticks and resonates a little bit more.
No, I think timely feedback's important, right? It's part of it being effective.
100%.
So I don't disagree with that. I just think
I do think that there was some fuckery in between, which I think was not appropriate. But you know, I'm gonna talk to Carmine and Bobby after the fact.
No, I'm cool.
Are we understanding the gist of like why that GSR is
100%.
like not a high priority?
Well, and we know that people throwing snowballs could be picking up some GSR from people that previously shot near the snow. So
they could have even shot their guns, right? But all of that is irrelevant if they are if they're not the suspects,
right?
Larry's suspects,
especially if the victim saying it wasn't them.
Exactly. It's think of it similar to like, you know, there's a bank truck that went off during this whole thing, right? It would be Larry's here currently under danger, and we're like, oh, you know what? We're going to go to the bank truck, right? Very similar thing. Are they suspected of something? Sure, but is it related with the victim right now? No, so irrelevant.
I have a question actually.
Yeah.
If that was actually managed correctly, do you not think we had the units to actually control the scene fully and actually detain all individuals there?
I think we had the security of the victim comes first and getting a statement.
Totally.
And then if you are leading the scene, to stem off units to go after it, clear and concisely, when you know that's a target. I know it can become shit shows when the reality is people don't want to speak with us, right? But I think that they did. Otherwise, Marty would have never handed over the gun the way that he did, right? They got flipped on going from victims to becoming the primary suspects, and I have to ask myself, for what, right? That shouldn't be happening.
Yeah, I agree. It was people got tunnel vision by somebody running rather than asking, do we need to be chasing this person with the information we had?
Yeah. Okay. Easy.
I think one thing that I would value is less screaming on the radio so that we can hear the people who are trying to communicate valuable information, because at times you can't hear nothing because.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna walk home.
All right, Larry. Let us know if you see him again. All right.
Hey, I already got 911 on speed dial.
All right, easy. I definitely did scream, but I couldn't take it anymore. I needed everyone back over here. But
I'm even talking even prior to that. There was lots of screaming, right?
Yeah, I think transparently, I think no one took Larry seriously. Right. Now, obviously, when we're talking about like an attack helicopter, which whether we know whether it is or is not, like, I mean, who fucking knows, right? It could be bullshit, but that should not be a officer making a decision whether we can take on military grade equipment. That's when you say we need command, right? Like, here's what we're getting. What do we do? Because the majority of us are not trained to handle military personnel, right? Now, obviously, if you see it in the moment and you make that decision, go after it, sure. But to disregard it is not the way. Because we're pretty much, think about it, saying, okay, if there is a military helicopter and we're just disregarding it, who's it killing now?
Right. We need to get on ATC and et cetera, et cetera. I think what happened was that the comm that it was a helicopter, it was either Mr. Disregarded. I think it was made, the call was made at some point early on to detain and GSR everyone. So officers began moving into the, to do that, to detain people.
We have to move.
Okay.
We have to move.
You're good just to impound
It's fine. I don't think we got to roll it back as to where it happened. It's all about going back to like what stemmed, who is the victim, why are we doing this call? Right?
Yeah, 100%. It was lost communication. It was missed calls.
Yeah, you should be good.
All right.
Any issues with it, so. You too.
Stay safe. Don't get shot, okay?